Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Let's go to another Goodwill in California. Let's get our mind straight. Let's get ready to go. Here we go. So the first thing I see is a bookshelf. I like the bookshelf because I look for older books. As you probably know by now, I also like Bibles, but this book here was interesting. I just thought, okay, at the very least, we gotta see what kind of book it is. So I put it into my cart. I'm always scanning for things like maybe war in history, famous persons in history, Patton, Custer, books like Sitting Bull. Sitting Bull is a great book that I sold. Another thing here for purses, I look for a brand name. This name I didn't know, but I knew it had a brand name. So I thought, hey, let's give this thing a look at and check it out. So I'll put that into my cart too for scanning for later. At this point too, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. A like and comment as well. And also, what state or country are you calling from? This is Christmas time, so you're going to see a lot of these plates out like this, these Christmas plates. If you have any kind of knowledge of this kind of stuff, you can really do well for yourself if you know what kind of plates these are, when they're made. I mean, they're bone, china, who knows, right? But you can do very well if you understand how plates work as a profit. Very interesting woman's overshawl here, I thought. Just kind of something to look at. This is a hardware section of the store. I like the hardware sections because people always overlook these things, you know. These here are filters for a little lawnmower. They're very handy, but I got to see how much I can get for them, of course, right? Always test your profit versus what you buy. You know, my thing is I want to make twice as much at least before I buy anything. If I cannot make that, then I just don't buy. But again, this is my standard. You might have a higher standard. You might have maybe $3 or $4 a piece is fine. That's everybody's decision about it. You know, don't let nobody tell you how you should do it. Whatever your profit margin is, that's your profit margin. Mine is just double at least. So I'm looking around here and I find these filters. Filters, you guys, are always a great thing to invest in. It's always great. And I'll show you why at the end of the video. But if you get filters sealed like this, perfect condition, you should get it. It's really good. Now, I put them in the basket, but I already know they're going to be a good profit for me. So anyway, they're in my basket. I'm going to keep on looking here. This is going from the, it's kind of like in the medical area now, like the health area. This is yarn now. Yarn, I know certain brand names sell well. So I always like to take the yarn back and at least scan it. Yarn's very light. It pays well when you sell it. This I saw too. This is a nice Brookstone. It's like a thermometer. It's Thanksgiving. Christmas is coming. So I thought, okay, let's go price that out too. These here, no. I said no. It looks all pretty and nice, but they're just masks. Everybody has a mask nowadays, right? Not really a big deal. And so here, I'm always looking for the knickknacks too. I mean, I sell things like this in lots. Like this. See, that's like 30 or 40 cards on a Christian basis type lot. Those sell well too. But that day, I didn't buy anything though. Just so you know ahead of time. I did not buy anything. So here we go. Again, we're going to go into the electronics part of the store. That's a Manscaped. I'm not sure if you guys know what manscaping is. I do. The blades are brand new. It looked like a pretty good box, but again, it looks brand new. The blades were sealed, so I knew at the very least I would go back and check it out. Again, here we go. See, this is an example of something that's really old, you know, like at least 30 or 40 years old. But don't discard it. These things have value to certain people. They are still valuable, you know. People collect stuff like that. The thing you got to do is just make sure it's worth your dime before you spend some money to make sure you get your profit back, right? So I put it into the basket because I am going to check it out at the end of the video for you guys to make sure it will turn a profit. Please subscribe to my video again. Also, please leave a comment and like. And what state or country are you calling from? I'd really appreciate it. A lot of Star Wars things there. You know, don't be taken in by the Star Wars thing. It's just too many there for anybody, you know. And again, here are the shoes. You guys know I like shoes from, you know, Europe, whatever. These shoes are from Europe. I said, okay, let's check them out. They just look very unique to me. You can tell that's not a shoe made in America. It's very unique to me. CK, of course, what CK stand for? Calvin Klein. Do I buy Calvin Klein for myself? No, I don't. But I know it has some value, of course. Here we go, the table now. I'm going to check it out for you guys. We are going to scan and see what these things are worth to see if they're worth selling, right? So I know Calvin Klein's a good name. $7.99 for these shoes. I check them out, get the really in-depth ones over there to make sure they're worth it. No damage, nothing obvious is done to them. It's bad. And that's what you guys are going to do. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to check it out, and check it out. Okay, I got some close ones, right? All sorts of CK ones with the black and white theme. But I'm looking for the one I have right here. That's mine, right? I say, So I'm checking it out. I'm not sure yet. So I say, okay, let's look at the comp and solds. What's completed and what has sold, right? So look at there again, say, coming close. And I want you to see that there are so many variations of this shoe. It's a lot of variations. See, that was really interesting variation. It looked kind of nice actually, but nope, that wasn't close enough. This one here though is the one I believe was a nice on target shoe that I have right there. Close. Yeah, so I don't know if I found the exact shoe. I think I did for this video somewhere here, but the thing that I didn't see was that they just weren't selling, so I said no on that. Now here comes my exotic shoe, right? The problem with European shoes on eBay or many platforms is they're hard to find if other ones have sold before, because the name is so unique, the brand is very unique, the shoe is unique, right? So I gotta figure out, where does this shoe come from? Have people sold these shoes before? I mean, it's a nice looking shoe, it's very different. So I'm trying to find out, where is this shoe at? So what I did find the name of the shoe, right? But I didn't find the exact shoe I was looking for. And I said, oh my gosh. Sometimes when you do this, you guys, you're gonna come across where your brain's kind of frozen. You'll say, should I buy this or should I not buy it, right? Remember my rule. Do not fall in love with your product, but at the same time, is this a good product that will sell? And this is where my brain froze, because I'm thinking, European shoe looks different, maybe not on the high sell list, right? But is it still worth the investment? These are the challenges you guys are going to come across sometimes for your store. But I said, nope. Here we go to manscaping. This thing was brand new, three razors in there, but the blades, 3 new blades, new box, but I would not have made my double compensation. Again, this is my limit, right? This is my criteria. I have to make double. Will everybody make double? No, of course not, right? But it depends on what your criteria is. It's my criteria. I have to make double per each thing I buy, or I just don't buy it, And so I looked it up. It's a nice box, and the razors were great. They're brand new, but I still couldn't get my profit. Now, if some of you want $2 or $3 profit per buy, then this is fine. This is a perfect thing for you to do, of course, And then the yarn. So this yarn I came across, it looked nice for $3.99, but that brand name for this yarn just didn't carry it. And I did a couple scans. I'll show you what I mean by that. I'm always trying to show you guys how to use the eBay app, because it's really your best friend. There's a barcode. Here we come. You can see there. I'm trying to show you very clearly on my other phone how this works. I'm holding 2 phones, so it's not the best, but if I'm helping you guys out, I don't care. I'm happy to help you guys. That's all I care about. See, no matches. So I said, okay, no, can't buy that. Of course not. Now, this is the thing I saw, the Norleco. The thing is very old, maybe like 30 years old. It's very old, so people say, I don't want that. But no, remember, you guys, some of these things people collect. They just collect. No, this is $7.99. I'm not going to buy this to hold on to it for 1 or 2 years. Hopefully the person who collects these things will give me a call. It doesn't fit my criteria. I'm like a faster flipper. I also like to get twice the amount of my investment. This one did not hit either one of my criteria. It wasn't going to be fast, and I wasn't going to get double for the cost. This I already knew, so I didn't buy it. But It's good practice for you guys to go in there with your phones to these stores, these thrift stores, and check out things and see what you can and can't tolerate for a profit. Also, how to use the app. The app is very handy. At this time, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Now, here we go. This yarn here. Remember what I told you guys. Some of these yarns really pay. I knew this yarn brand was a good brand, so here we go. There's just one I have right there, right? So look over here. You can see I'll make a nice, I think I'll make a real nice close picture for you to understand the profit on these things. Okay, look at that. That's $38 profit for 3 of those. I have one for $1.99. Okay, you understand the profit here now? So there were 2 more of these yarns in the bin there. I went back and got them both, and I paid $6 for that price. So we'll see how they sell. These are filters. You guys know, I'm always telling you, Mitch Bay always tells you the filters sell, and they sell well. They really do. So these filters here are a 5-stage filter. These are sealed, right? Always don't ever buy filters not sealed. They must be sealed. So here we go again. Look at that. 0 water, 5 filter. Gonna check it out, see what goes on here. I already know filters sell well, so let's look at the filter prices here. And check it out. There's our filters. Okay, I say yes to this one. Let's check it out. Come on, hit the button there. There we go. Guys, tell me where you're calling from, where you're watching from, what state or what country. So let's look at this again. I know filters sell well, but you have to make sure you get the exact filter. You know, do not get the wrong filter because you'll make the person angry who buys it. And plus, it looks sloppy on your part. There are so many filters out there. Make sure you get the right one. So I did buy those filters, by the way. I bought them. They're on sale right now. This book here looks so interesting. This is a first version of this book. First version called Whispers from Eternity. Books are the same. Look for that unique book, sometimes based in antiquity, but look for that unique book, you know, that matches you. See that first version? That means something to me. It's important. $2.99. Do I know the author? Nope. But the book looked interesting. Plus, it was a first version. Look at this book here, the one that he signed. Look at that, $7,000 for the one he signed. Oh my gosh, I would have made a kill if I had that, right? Okay, well, the normal book goes for $12 a piece, so $15 here. So this would have been twice my profit. So I did buy that book. You know, I bought it for sure because it's going to turn a good profit, and so it's not a bad deal at all. So there we go. It's a beautiful book to sell. It has some uniqueness to it. It's very unique. You can't find it anywhere else. It's a very nice book and a very good profit. So, but sometimes these books, wow, if you get them signed, oh, you are going to do so great. That's all I have for you today, guys. So please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the like button. Please comment. And please watch my next video. You guys take care. Bye-bye.